Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sunsomi. And today we're going to see if we can continue to become better. We were actually getting a little bit better in the last episode. Playing these 3 games here, we didn't lose. And I think it's 2 episodes now that we have been fairly good. The game against Brentford in the League Cup, we did play with a lot of reserve players, and perhaps that was a stupid thing to do, especially since we just had come out of this horrible start of the season. But let's hope that we, in these 3 games that we have today, Brentford, Roma and Leeds, can pick up some good results and start winning games, because it's important for us. If I want to keep my job here at Manchester United, I really need to pick it up a bit. I mean, we score a lot of goals. We have 13 in goal difference, but we are so far behind when it comes to the points. And that's scary. Looking at competitions here, we can see that Liverpool have not lost so far, but they have drawn away against Brentford. Kind of puts my League Cup game in a little less harmful situation perhaps, but at the same time scares me a bit for the game against them now in the league. But let's be honest, we should beat them anyway. Top of the table in the Champions League group before Roma, Benfica and Lask. And yeah, FA Cup, we enter in the 3rd round. Knocked out at the Carabao Cup, so, which was very disappointing because last season we won that, which is so far my only trophy, right? Let's see what we have here in records. No. Where are the trophies? History, overview, yeah, here they are. And I think I brought them the 6th one here, didn't we? Where is it? Competitions. Yes, here we can see Carabao Cup 2022, yes. So that's my Carabao Cup win. And unfortunately, as we said, we're out of it. We still have a chance in the FA Cup, in the Champions League and in the league, but I think the league is pretty much over for even if we've only played 9 games, we're so far behind already. And Liverpool losing that many games? I don't think so, actually. They've been brilliant this season as well, like they were the last season, which is a bit of annoying for me as a Manchester United supporter. I find it quite annoying that they are playing as good as they are. I really wish I could put a stop to that. But, yeah. I want to become the new powerhouse. But that takes a couple of changes, I think. Now, personally, I think I need a really good mid defender. I should want to buy Matthew Delight from Juventus, but I mean, he cost 150 million pounds and we have 26 million. But I promise you this, that if we get the money together, I think that will be my my top goal as a signing will be Delight. So I'm hoping that I can get him. Because we have, let's see here, tactics. We have Pogba and Fernandes, that's really good central midfielders. Sancho is a good one. We have some problem on the left, especially when Rashford is injured, like he's been a couple of times. So, yeah, we need... He's back, though. Should I give him the opportunity? I think I'm going to be putting him into the team, that's for sure. But if is he going to play? Let's give him the opportunity to play. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo injured, so we might be having to take him out. We'll wait until match day to see that. But we have Haaland, very good, that can take over after Cristiano Ronaldo, and I have very high hopes and believe in Karim Adeyemi and in Benjamin Šeško. I think those two players will be really good for us, and I think in the future they will be pretty close to Cristiano Ronaldo. So Haaland and those two players makes me have a good striking force at the moment. The midfield at the moment is quite good, or maybe I should say at the moment, and in a couple of years I will still have, if I can prolong their contracts, I will still have a good attack, and I have a good midfield, and it's a bit of the defense, maybe even the goalkeeper that I want to improve. And to start out, I want somebody to play with Varane, and Matthias de Ligt is my main target, and so yeah, because I want somebody better than Maguire. I think Anel could become better than Maguire, but I don't think he's there yet. I think that Varane is my number one central defender, and at the moment Maguire is my second best, so yeah. But yeah, let's see. Pablo Torre had a poor game. What in God's name? Can't I talk to him? He needs to improve. Advice. No. Warn player. Criticize loan spell. I'm just going to test. Yeah, I'm going to talk to him. Okay, I'll work hard to improve. Thanks, boss. See you in training. Great. Hopefully he will. He's been improving in training like a beast. He's got some really good numbers. So hopefully he will become really good. But I need that work permit so that I can have him at Manchester and really use him and get him into the Spanish first team, because he has some potential to become an excellent midfielder as well. So he can pretty much take over for Bruno one day. So that's what I'm hoping. So I try to build with the future in mind, because I want to try and find players that can take the position. I think and hope that Divine might be strong enough, or might become strong. He's not strong enough now, but that he might become strong enough to take the position from Paul Pogba. He's only 18, so he's got loads of time to develop, and I want him to become to take Paul Pogba's position. To be honest, he's not even on the list here. There he is, and he's got the highest rating there. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty high. Star player is his potential. So yeah, I hope that I'm trying to bring him into the club, or into the team, to take over from Pogba, because Pogba, first of all, Pogba is getting of age. He's 29 now, and I want to try and find somebody that can take that position from him. And yeah, I know I can't get any of those money, that kind of money, because nobody can buy him. There's nobody that can buy him from me, unfortunately. I tried to sell him this summer, but yeah, he just got pissed at me, and then I took him off, and everything was all right again. Yeah, but well, we just have to see. And I think I need a new goalkeeper after that. After I get a good central defender, hopefully de Ligt, I think my next aim will have to be to find a really good goalkeeper. And it's hard. There aren't that many great goalkeepers out there anymore. And yeah, looking at it in game, I don't see De Gea being a brilliant goalkeeper. But in real life, I think he's a brilliant goalkeeper. from time to time, if nothing else. I think when United had the bad spell after Ferguson, I think he saved us so incredibly many times that impossible to give any other player the amount of praise that one could give to the rest of any of the other players in the team when it comes to post-Ferguson era, in that when we were a really poor team and we had problems in everything, and yeah, during that period he was the best player we had, and he saved us so many times. And then I think it was some time around there with Mourinho, Solskjaer period there, he just dropped quite a few steps on the ladder and became actually worse. Now I'm hoping that he will be able to come back to become the player that he was back when he saved us week out and week in, and he made some tremendous saves back then. And as I said, in real life, I hope he will come back to that form, because he's still not very old. As a goalkeeper, he's got a couple of years left in him, so I'm hoping he will come back and become as good as he was back then. But in this game, I don't think so. I think I need to find somebody better, and that's hard, but yeah. I think my feeling is that Henderson and De Gea are about the same class, and pretty much there. Between 2 and 4 stars, somewhere in that 3.5, and like that is what I feel that they are, so to speak. And I want someone that should be at least a 4-star rating, because I think that's what we want, to be able to win the trophies that we want to win. I mean, look at the striking couple here. They are tremendous. But as Cristiano Ronaldo is struggling with fitness, I don't want to risk him. So I'm going to be giving Vardy the opportunity to play there. I'm going to do like this, because Haaland plays very good as that one, and Vardy, yeah, he could play as that one. He's not great at anything, but he's just as good at any position in the attack. And this is what I think I'm going to be using in this game. And we're just going to hope that we can show Brentford something better than we did last time we played them, so that we can win. We started out that game, if I recall it correctly, we started out that game quite well and we took the lead, but for some reason, yeah, for some reason we lost that game, and that was a tremendous disappointment. Let's see what we can go here today. They start with the ball. Here Bin Saka steals the ball and he moves up. Sancho, Pogba, Haaland. Haaland finds Rashford, but Rashford is not quick enough for that ball, or maybe Haaland put a little too much power into that pass. Let's see, Jensen with a corner. And, ooh, that was dangerous. He hit the bar there, which was extremely dangerous for us. Let's hope we come back in this game here now, because it looks like Brentford has actually taken the command at the moment. This is not going very good at the moment, so that's up to Haaland. Haaland to Sancho. Sancho finds Haaland again, and Haaland, oh, good save by their keeper, but it gives us a corner. Bruno Fernandes with the corner, and oh, Vardy to Bruno, and back to Rashford, and Rashford tries to get that ball again, but yeah, and here comes Brentford. Phew. And here's the ball. A lot of twist on that ball, that's for sure. Oh, this is dangerously, and Henderson saves it. Quite all right then. This is a tough start. 10 minutes, 11 minutes has gone by, and still a goalless affair. But I think Brentford has gotten better and better. And what are we waiting for now? Come on. Yeah, here comes the corner. And they hit it, and Henderson saves it. Well done by Henderson. Oh, I don't want it like that. I want... Can't I find... Okay, yeah, we went back to the original screen because of that skin was giving us a lot of problems, but yep. So we can't... Oh, here comes... Oh, good. Good thing getting in between there. We are up on 7th position if we at a draw here at the moment, but yeah, we need to win. We can't continue to draw and lose. That's just not possible. And the thing... Oh, and Vardy! Jamie Vardy! He scores 1-0 Man United. And as I was just going to say... Oh, yeah, goal awarded. Great. As I was just going to say, it's so strange because we score a lot of goals when we win. But then we have games where we have such a tremendous amount of problems to just get one ball into the net, and we lose or draw. And then the next game we can score 6, 7, 8 goals, and yeah, very weird. But there we have it. We are either scoring a lot of goals or not scoring at all, almost. I mean, seems a traumatic experience from us. And here we go again. They're actually playing quite good, Brentford, and I can understand that they beat Liverpool as well, or drew against Liverpool. Sorry, they didn't beat them, unfortunately. We could have used that drop for Liverpool. Here's for Basaka. Haaland. Come on. We're Manchester United. No. No. Good. Pogba. Varane. Now, what were you doing there, Fernandes? Just looking at the ball. Fernandes has not been good today. Even if it's good numbers here, he hasn't been good. Weird. Well, not in the highlights anyway. Here's Green. I'm happy that Vardy is playing okay and that he gets to score. That's good. That's why we bought him, to try and get... Oh, sure. You were a little short there. Oh my God. Hey, Bruno. Haaland with a good pass to Vardy. Vardy is not missing those opportunities. 2-0, and it both goes from Vardy. Whew, maybe we can still save something of this season. The main target is of course Champions League football. We need to have that to get anywhere in this, or I'm gonna get fired. I'm pretty sure. Without Champions League football, I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna get fired. And still, if we don't get anywhere this season, more than a 4th position perhaps, and go out of all the cups and stuff like that, I'm about 50-50 if we get to keep our job or not. So we need to produce at the same time as we are trying to change the team, because I want another team. I want to change out a lot of the players, but especially I want to change out a lot in the defense. And second of all, I want to get Pogba out and bring Divine in slowly and safely, and hopefully he can become as good as Pogba was or are supposed to be. But I think he's a lot of problem. His Vardy is coming through again, but no. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that my feelings that he might be a problem in the dressing room in the real life sort of gives me the vibe in the game as well. So, yeah, that's probably why. And of course that he's 29, so I need to. He won't get there. I won't get many more seasons out of him because he's not going to be a player that plays to 37 or something like that and still plays as a world-class player. That's just not going to happen. And oh, Bruno, you shouldn't have missed that one. That's for sure. What do we have on the bench? Who do we have on the bench? We have Susic to come in and take that position, perhaps. I'm going to do some changes, and I'm actually going to give Luka Sucic the opportunity to try his boots on here, and I'm actually going to give Anel the opportunity to play in the defense. And yeah, Vardy has scored both the goals for us, but it's hard taking out Haaland, so I'm going to be giving Karim the opportunity to come in there. And we've done our changes. Here's Rashford. Oh, he's brought down. Here's Shaw. Oh, come on. Hope this will. Now, Karim, I think he has a great potential as well. He hasn't shown it, and neither has Šeško. But yeah, I've got a feeling that they're both going to be really good strikers, so I'm not going to give up on them because I know that they're far from the players that they will become. This is not good. Come on. I'm going to shout that I demand more out of my players because I do. They're not supposed to drop this. We need the 3 points. And here Brentford has taken over, it looks like. And they're back and score again. What in God's name happened here, lads? VAR is checking that. And it's been disallowed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But we need to be keeping an eye on things. And we need to keep them away from us. For God's sakes, we got to start playing here now. You're not supposed to just release and let everything go just because I take out 3 players and put 3 others in. I mean, for in the name of of all that is holy, we can't be losing points here now. We've played pretty good, pretty secure, pretty stable until I made those 3 changes. Now, I knew it was going to be a bit of a chance, but I didn't think that we would have a problem with them scoring. I thought we were going to have problems creating something ourselves, perhaps, but not that they were going to be taking over the game and start getting dangerously. Oh, Rashford, you should have scored there. Shaw, Rashford, Shaw gets the ball in, but there they are. Heading it away. Here's Hull. And he's getting far with the ball. And he has somebody to pass. This is not good. Get the ball away from them, lads. You now need to show them who we are. We are Manchester United. Come on. Anel hasn't been playing well today. 6.5 in average rating. That's pretty poor. It's Pogba. And they had one player out on the sideline being injured. So I wonder if we get a little open space here. And there's Rashford! Making it 3-1. You can see there to the left, Mbuemo is lying out there injured. So that we get to score when we are one more player on the pitch. That shouldn't have to be one more players to score, but we do at least score, and that is important. Here they come again, 3-2. Oh my god. What are you doing? I think I'm going to give the instructions to do that. And the goal is awarded this time, of course. I didn't see any offside. Oh, here they come again. Sure. Anel. And he... Yeah. Karim, come on. Puts it in out. It's a corner. That's always something. And the corner taker is Shaw. And let's see what he can do with this. Long ball in, but nothing. Here's Pogba. Oh, that's a bad pass by Pogba. Oh. Good thing Van Bissaka was there, that's for sure. The pass from Pogba reminded me of the pass from Patrick Vieira to Ryan Giggs in the 1999 FA Cups. I think it was semi-final or something like that. He made this tremendous goal, Ryan Giggs, where he dribbles past a lot of Arsenal players and puts it over David Seaman. Was a glorious moment. I remember screaming a lot, one can say. Here's Karim. And Svensson gets it away. It's Pogba. Van Bissaka, Sancho, Pogba. No, not Pogba. Bissaka, I mean. Here's a corner. That's always something. 2 minutes to go, or 1 minute to go of that extra time. Sure. And Pogba should have that ball under control. Here's Shaw. Back to Pogba. And the game is... Now Shaw was offside. Oh, you shouldn't be giving the ball away. We are 3-2 up. And we don't have to press for a goal, even if that's what we are doing. 3 points are ours. And... I'm happy with that. I'm going to tell them that was good, even if I was a bit disappointed that we let 2 goals in. It's so easy for them to get pissed at me if I just name anything of that, which I think is a bit of a shame. They should be able to take that as professional players, but yeah. I think that is something in today's football as well, that you can't. I know that Ferguson have said, or did say that a lot of times before he ended his career, that it was a sad thing, because you had to handle the young lads in a completely different way than he had been able to do before that, because they were more sensitive. You couldn't scream at them. You couldn't. They couldn't take it when you gave them the blow dryer, perhaps. So he also often had to do that to some specific players, to like Wayne Rooney, like Paul Scholes and stuff like that. He shouted at and blamed them and said hard stuff, even though they had played perfectly well, and that was to scare the players that had made the mistakes, which is pretty pathetic, to be honest. If you look at it, I mean, they're all well paid football professionals, and they should be able to take criticism and be yelled at if they play bad. If you know how good a player can play and he plays like crap, you should be able to shake him out of it by really giving him a shouting, so to speak, without him beginning to cry and run home to his mother or something like that. That's just the way it is. I mean, yeah, you should be able to criticize people like that. But yeah, it's the new times, it's the new generation, and that's just the way it is. Here we go. Let's see, the next game is, if I don't remember wrong, it was against Roma, right? Yes, in the Champions League. Most likely the team that we are competing for the first position with. So it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see if we need to rest a couple of tired players or something like that, perhaps as well. Don't have time to do that. I am sorry if I feel ill, because I am ill. I am still sick with, and I'd say when I record this, I am sick with corona, actually. I've taken the illness, and yeah, I mean, for me, the first 2 days were horrible. I mean, I thought I was going to die sometimes, but I am in that group that has a chance to die from corona, so I was a bit scared, of course, and I did have some chest pains and stuff like that. But now, it feels okay. I'm still getting, my temperature goes up and down, and I'm still having a sore throat, and from time to time it builds up in my nose with mucus and stuff like an ordinary cold. So I still am sick, but yeah, for me the 2 first days were horrific. Just horrific. Very, very problematic. And so yeah, Divine back in full training. Has been out for 3 months, so let's hope he will not be injured in the near future again. Broken ankle condition is good. Marcus Rashford, that's our recently injured players, and we have nobody injured. So yeah, now we need to, let's see, is Divine among the players that are, he's on light? Yeah, because, yeah, okay. So he's still a high risk for him, since he just returned from a long-term injury. So I don't know, should I bring him in the Roma? I think I'm going to have a look at what they say. But yeah, I have a feeling that I want to bring him along there. Manchester under 18 enjoys big win over Lask Juniors. That's nice. Very nice. Doesn't say how the numbers. Don't mind. Don't care really. But we did win. That was the important thing. And yeah, so now we get to the Roma game. Let's see who we can use, who's fit enough, and who we can't use, and stuff like that. We have Cristiano Ronaldo back, so he's going to be playing, that's for sure. And I think maybe I should keep it like this, because Holland is going to take that supporting role in the future. When Cristiano Ronaldo hangs up his boots. So maybe he should be having that position already, and let Cristiano Ronaldo finish his career a little more up front up top. Maybe he should be playing as a complete forward attacking. So then they're both playing as complete forward, but he's a support and he's a... Let's do that. Let's see if that will do anything good. There's still very high rating on the stars for them, so yeah. But as I said, I think Garner's going to come out of it, and we're going to be putting in, even if he's 45 minutes. So unless Pogba gets injured, he's not going to come in anyway. before 45 minutes has gone, because Pogba, as long as he's, what should I say, not injured or something like that, he's not going to be leaving the pitch. No players is leaving in the first half, unless they play a really, really bad game, but then they have to be really bad. Down in the reds, as they say. Bin-Saka hasn't been very good, so I do think that is another thing that I want to find as quick as possible, a good right defender. Now it could be that I'm just not using him right, but yeah, I want him to be a complete wing-back, so maybe I should start looking for players like that. But yeah, let's see, 2 outside, yeah, that's only Lingard and Sušić. So let's go. Let's see if we can give Roma a good game here. I remember good games against Roma for Manchester United back when, what's his name? Totti still played for Roma. I think Scholes and those players played as well for United. So way back when we won, I think it was something like 9-2 or something like that on aggregate against them in the Champions League. It was in the playoff stages, so yeah, that was nice times, good times. Purely result minded then, because the best team for me and the best time for me was in the late 90s, all the way up to the treble there. The treble team from 99 is, in my mind, the best United team ever that I've seen. Because not just because we won the treble that year, and here's Haaland, and sorry about that. Not just because we won the treble, because that took a bit of luck as well. It wasn't just pure skill to win the treble, even if the team was incredibly good. All trophies takes a bit of luck as well. But the greatest part about United winning in the 1999 was, of course, that we didn't have any actors back then. We didn't have a Berbatov or Cristiano Ronaldo or something like that. We had such high quality in players that could stand on their feet without, should I say, throwing themselves to the ground and getting themselves advantages like Totti was a player like that for me. He was a brilliant footballer. He could be one of the best players you've ever seen when he played at his best, but he was also a good actor, which just puts him way down for me. I can't see him as one of the best in the world because 1-0 because of his constantly acting, throwing himself to the ground when players got close to him, and so on and so forth. And yeah, as I said, or as they have said, it is in the Mediterranean area and in the South American area. It is a part of the game to see what you can get away with the judge, so to speak. So yeah, it's not that weird. But that's a very strong indicator where cultural thing clashes and actually give advantage to teams from the Mediterraneans and stuff like that, because British football and Scandinavian football, which pretty much have taken a lot of its inspiration from the British football, has more of a a sportsman thing, where you sort of stay on your feet and you, if you do something wrong, you say you're sorry and you say, I did something stupid here, so yeah, you know what I mean. While down in those in the Mediterranean, or in around the equator, almost, you can say something like that, you have more the kind of football where fooling the judge is as big it's a big thing, just like dribbling past a player and stuff like that. So yeah, throwing themselves to the ground, making it look like they've been tripped, is a part of the game down there, and it is a huge cultural difference between the two things, and yeah, it's a bit of a shame, because it does give them an advantage, and that is why it's such a shame that it gives an advantage. I don't care about cultural differences otherwise, because we're all different and we all need to learn how to get along, even though we are culturally different, since the world is getting more and more, or smaller, as they say. But when you get an advantage by cheating, because I call it cheating, because I am a part of the football culture of Northern Europe, so to speak. So, and the British. Yeah, that's why it clashes for me, of course. So, and here we go, Haaland, Shaw, Rashford, Shaw, Bruno Fernandes, Shaw. Fernandes gets the ball in, and Bin-Saka. Oh, not a good pass from Bin-Saka. Bin-Saka hasn't been very good today either. And here they come. Phew. I think I'm going to be taking Dalot into play from Bin-Saka's position there, and hopefully he can be doing something better than Bin-Saka. Here's Rashford stealing the ball. Here's Bruno Fernandes, and he gets the ball. Oh, Haaland, you should have been a bit quicker there. Now, of course, oh my God. It is in a difficult situation here. Should I really I think I'm going to wait another 10 minutes before I do it. But Divine, I want to give Divine the opportunity to come in and try to develop himself and get better. And he needs to play in these games as well. So, yeah. Haaland getting really far out on the side there. And here comes Roma again. I think they've been actually the better team, if I'm to be honest. We have not played as good, and we have not created as much as they have. But here they come again, and good save by Henderson. So let's go to 65, and then here we go. Alfie Divine comes in. Come on, make me proud, Divine. Oh. Ooh. Thank you. Let's see if we can mark Divine. Is it this one? Yes, there he is. Oh! He actually... That was a pass from Divine. He could have been the one to settle the game. Interesting. Haaland, very tired, so I think I'm going to take him off. I know that it could be a stupid thing to do, but yeah, I'm going to do it. I hope they don't score on this in this moment here. I'm going to put Cristiano Ronaldo back in his position, and then I'm going to be taking him off. And I'm actually going to give Vardy the opportunity. Oh, we already made 3. I forgot about the injury. So I can't take Cristiano Ronaldo off. That's not good. But let's have them change anyway position there. So, oh crap, I thought I had one more, but I forgot about the injury on Sancho. Here's Haaland. Hey, can't get past there. Dalot, Divine, Greenwood, Ronaldo, Haaland, back to Divine, to Ronaldo, to Maguire. Maguire tries to find Greenwood there on the right side, but didn't. Oh, come on, United. We really would. Oh, here's Haaland. Oh! That's definitely not good enough. You get completely free with the goalkeeper. You should be scoring when you're a striker of that caliber. That's such a shame. Here Roma comes. That's good. We kept him out of our penalty area. Here we have a corner. Bruno Fernandes gets the ball in, but that's all. Rashford back to Bruno. Bruno, oh, tries to find Haaland there, but he didn't. Here's Rashford. Finds Greenwood to Divine. Finds Dalot. Finds Greenwood. Here we come again. Can he get the ball in? Now he gives it to Divine, and Divine to Dalot, and Dalot gets it in. Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo makes it 2-1 for Manchester United. Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, lo, 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 lo. Could we get 3 points out of this game? That would be brilliant. Here's Varane. Finds Greenwood. Greenwood finds Shaw. Come on, get the ball into the penalty area. Or hold on to it. That would be great as well. Dalot. And there is Haaland! Oh! That should be a corner kick for us. Divine has been playing good at a number as well. Average rating of 7 so far. That's good. Here he runs for the ball. He wins the ball, and a good thing by Divine there, playing it very safe and very. And here's Greenwood. Oh, just outside. Good game today, and it's a bit nervous, of course. It's the way it should be. I mean, if you win every game with a lot of goals, then it's no fun. Even if it's nice to win the trophies, it's just not fun when you don't have to struggle for the win. So this is, I think it's a good game, and hopefully we will leave this game with 3 points, but it's going to be hard. Good touch there by Dalot. Hoisting the ball up to Ronaldo, finding Haaland, and Haaland, oh! And there he goes down, being kicked by Florenzi. And that's a yellow card to that Italian player. So let's see here now. Good, Maguire, Varane and Maguire. Here's Divine, Fernandes, Rashford. I think Divine has been really good today. And there, ooh. Let's hope he can stay healthy now so that or injury-free at least, so we can continue to develop that player. Hopefully he will become as good or even better than Pogba ever was. Ronaldo there. I am considering maybe we should see how much he's dropped for the next season if we want to try and put another contract to Ronaldo. Just keeping him at the club would be, but I mean, you probably need to lower his salary quite a bit, and I don't think he will want to do that. Oh crap! Oh, good save by Henderson. 4 minutes of added time. That's a lot of time for them to find that equaliser. Let's not hope that they do that, though. Here's the lot. Here's Ronaldo. But they break it there. And it's over 3 points for us in the Champions League here. Brilliant, lads. Brilliant, brilliant. And Divine making a good game. And yeah, great to come back from an injury and doing such a good impression at once. That's good. That's really good. But he's not going to be the first team choice for quite some time still. So yeah. Let's see how long will he be out. I don't want to give them injections. I'm going to leave it to physio, and we're going to have to play the last game of this episode with Greenwood on the right side, I guess. Man United have been awarded 2.39 million for the Champions League game there. That's good. Cristiano Ronaldo drives Manchester United forward. Let's praise him. I mean, this is something strange, to be honest. I don't know if it's going to be different in this because I haven't played a lot of seasons in this. But when I played it through the years, these numbers has always been the same when you play. You mean when the new version comes out of Football Manager, it changes. Yes, it does, and it grows. But you should really... They've had so many years of Champions League football in this game. I mean, if I'm not wrong, I mean, Football Manager, or as it's what's called from the start, Championship Manager, has actually been alive longer than the Champions League. So, yeah. I mean, there should be some way to figure out how much approximately the prize money has risen every year, and then just put that into it and do some sort of some kind of counting on that. So because when you play at this and you get to 2050 or something, it's still the same money that you get, and often the players are more expensive and stuff like that. So yeah, they manage to do it a lot with the players, so why shouldn't they be able to do that with the prize money? I think they should. Inflation, as it's called, I guess. We have one more game to go through today, and that's Leeds at home. I'm hoping for another 3-pointer. In the next episode, we're going to play Liverpool. That's going to be interesting. And we have a very tough situation there. Tottenham, Liverpool, Roma. Ooh, that's going to be 3 tough games. And Liverpool, Roma are pretty close. Just 3 days in between them. So that's going to be a tough situation. But yeah, let's get to the Leeds game. And as I said, that's going to be tough. First Liverpool, and we've dropped. We have actually dropped in the league when they have played the games that they were behind. So Newcastle has pushed us down again. So yeah, that's not good. Manchester City still have 1 game in hand. Can actually reach... Well, they can surpass Tottenham, that's all. But yeah. Interesting. Liverpool winning again, of course. 2-1 against Southampton this time. They don't seem to be beating every team with ease this season. Even if they won so far, it's not with 2-3, 4-0 and stuff like that all the time. More close games, it looks like. So maybe we have a little chance. If we can beat them with a couple of goals in our next meeting, maybe we can dent their self-confidence a bit and put them into a negative trend, and perhaps they lose a couple of games and we can't catch up with them. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a tough season just to reach Champions League football, but we need to do it, or we I'm probably going to have to end this series. And I hate to do that. We've only played for one season. This is the second season only, so we still have loads of things to do and things for to be developing. I mean, heck, just look at the transfer that is going to come in. They are all coming in 24, 24, 24, 24, 23. So, and it's not until summer, so he's not going to come in the January window. He's going to come to when this season is over. We get our first of all these players on 25, 25 and 25. That's 2 years away before I get those players to come in, because they are very young, and I feel that they have some potential, and yeah, I just wanted to get players into that youth team, and yeah, I think I made a little mistake not seeing that it wasn't until 25 that I got to sign them. So yeah, but hopefully they will develop during all that time, so they will be ready to get into our team once we are there. But yeah, who knows? Now we're going to meet Leeds. So it's the War of the Roses. That is something special. Now, that's a strange thing. In my mind, it's a strange thing. David Beckham. Now, during David Beckham's period as that great player, I thought he was a great player anyway. Some players think he's overrated and some players think he's underrated. And yeah, I think he was a great player. I think he was a bit underrated, to be honest. And I think when it comes to Steve McLaren, I think the biggest mistake he made was that he didn't want to have the Sven-Göran Eriksson era. He didn't want to build on Sven-Göran Eriksson's thing, so he took David Beckham away from the national team, which I think was his most stupid, the most stupid thing he could do, because even if he wasn't the best player in the world at that moment, he had dropped. Yes, I will yield to that he wasn't as good as he had been when Steve McLaren did drop him, but he was still, as a player, that is, but he was still an international. He was still good enough for the national team, and above all, his mental situation from him, the way he mattered to the other players, the way he got the other players to play and everything, that mental thing, I believe, is the biggest mistake that McLaren did, because he was really needed in the club. There was a reason for that. Sven-Göran Eriksson brought him along when he was injured to just be a positive effect on the players that did play. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it was the most stupid thing that he did, and he didn't manage to qualify for the championship that was, I think it was the European Championship that he missed out on, and then he got fired, and then the next manager brought Beckham back, and they were back in the next championship. So yeah, I think that was a big mistake from Steve McLaren, because I think Beckham was a lot better than most people give him credits for. But the one thing that I was going to say when it comes to when it was David Beckham we're talking about, is actually the strange thing that back when David Beckham did rule was one of the players to be ruling the world, as that you can say sometime. He actually, there was actually at least one more. I think there was another one that I forgot the name of, but I know there was Sensar Mihailovic or something like that could deliver those incredible free kicks just as David Beckham. And it's sort of weird that you have that period in world football where you have, if it was 2 or 3, that was incredible at free kicks. And then you look at it now. I can't see any players that week out and week in gives really good free kicks, and I think that's weird. Actually, where have they gone? But yeah, in that period of time, a lot of them did just that. I mean, there was a couple of them. So, I mean, if Mihailovic had ended his career earlier, and the other, I don't remember the third player. I remember there was 3, but I don't remember who it was. But I remember it was 3 players. I could be mistaken, but I mean, if they weren't playing in the same time period, they would all be considered the greatest free kick takers ever. But since they all played in the same time, everybody was arguing who was the best out of those 3 players, and I know a lot of them thought it was Mihailovic. Personally, of course, as a United supporter, and the amount of free kicks I did see Beckham take, Beckham was the best free kick taker for me. But yeah, I think there is only one free kick that I've seen that is better, or 2, I must say 2, sorry. 2 free kicks that actually I've seen that is better than any of David Beckham's free kicks, and that is actually, there was a pre-World Cup or something like that, where or if it was a pre-European Championship, I don't know. It was in the summer in between the championships, and Roberto Carlos made a tremendous free kick. You thought it was going to go meters outside the post when he fired it off, but it went in just by the post, and that was tremendous. And the other one is actually in the World Cup of 1982, where Zico placed a really good free kick as well. So yeah, those are probably the only 2 that I've seen that are better than David Beckham's free kicks. He had some tremendous, and the nerve that it has to take when you are in the dying seconds of the game, you're on overtime, you need to score a goal to be able to go to the World Cup, you're facing Greece, you have a free kick just outside the penalty area, and you get the nerve to put that free kick into the net. That's just it's sickening. It's just tremendous to and that's what I'm talking about with his mental strength. He was mentally a very strong player, and don't sound like it actually. If you listen to him talk, he sounds a bit shy, or sounded, I should say, because he's not very shy anymore, but he sounded very shy and had a little squeaky, oh good, Fernandez, and he had a little squeaky sound when he talked. But yeah, he was on a tremendous mental pusher for the entire team, and had that stability that you need to keep calm even when it was the dying seconds. And oh, here we go again. Even when it was the dying seconds and the goal really needed to come, he still played brilliantly. So yeah, he was a very good player, and he meant a lot more than just his good right foot, and not just a important player in his physical presence. His mental presence was at least as important for them to play. He made the other players good, and I think he got that from Cantona, because I think he was one of the players that actually was most inspired by Cantona and all of that, and really did take care of all the knowledge that he did get from Cantona, and I mean in a mental way. And I think that maybe if Beckham would have stayed in Manchester United, that mentality would have been left, would have been there still today. But Giggs, Scholes, they were brilliant. Oh, great! They were brilliant in every way, and possibly physically on the pitch as a passer and everything. Giggs was a lot better as a dribbler than Beckham, of course. And I think that Scholes were probably a bit better in the as a complete footballer, but I think Beckham would have been able to put that as Cantona put into Giggs, Scholes, but Beckham and all of those players, I think Beckham might have been able to put into the generation that is there today, or the few players that are left from that era where Giggs and Scholes still played. Oh, that's another one. But neither Giggs or Scholes were able to bring that to the next generation. They did have it as long as they played, and they kept the club with that mentality and stuff like that still while they still were playing. But once they left, that mentality sort of drifted away from the club, and I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that, whoa, great! I have a feeling that there is a very big possibility that David Beckham could have brought that to the next generation, and maybe we would have had a player from that generation now that is getting old in the team that actually could have brought it to the new players that are in the club now. So might have been a bit of a bad decision to get rid of David Beckham when he did Sir Alex Ferguson, or maybe that they never brought him back. I think Ferguson needed to put David Beckham in his place. He needed to show Beckham that no player is bigger than the club, and so on and so forth. But I think that they should have brought him back after a couple of seasons, 2 or 3. They should have brought him back, and so that he could, as I said, get that mentality back into the young players that were coming up underneath them. So, but yeah, nothing to do about that now. Here we go. We're having a really good game today. 6-0 against Leeds. As I said, when we win, we can win with a lot of goals. But, yeah. Divine is certainly going to get to play today. I'm just worrying or thinking about how much time I should give him. I want to give him a lot of time because I want him to develop and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm very worried that I will give him too much time so that he will get injured again, and I don't want that. That's because that will hinder his his development, and I don't want to hinder his development. But I think I'm going to put him in now. I think he's ready. He's going to come in on the pitch. I'm going to see if I can find him again. I'm going to go be ready to pause the game if I... Let's see if we can find Divine. No, that's Haaland. There's Divine. We have him marked. Now let's get on with the game. Shaw, Ronaldo, Rashford. Trying to find Haaland, but no go. Divine is ending up somewhere in between there, in a lost position, I think it feels like at the moment. Let's hope he gets out of that and gets close to the players. Let's see. A free kick from Leeds. We get, and Divine just hoists the ball away. That was a weird thing to do. Could have run with the ball or passed it to Haaland, who was up there. But anyway, here we go again. I'm thinking maybe we should take out... We have a 6-0 lead, so it's time to really give some players some time. Let's get Dalot the time here. Let's actually put in Karim this time. And let's see, where can he play? I want him to... He can't play as a complete, can he? He can, and attack. He is playing in that position. So let's give him that opportunity. Let's take away the mouse pointer from the field if we can. I forget about that a lot of times. I know I've talked to one of my viewers and he finds that a bit annoying, so I'm trying to take away the mouse pointer from the screen when the games are going, but it's hard to remember because I don't really focus on that one. Even if, I mean, I can, when I look at movies and stuff like that, I can be very irritated if there's only one pixel that is out of control. But when I play Football Manager, I sort of, maybe I'm just getting used to having that mouse pointer on the pitch. I don't know. Come on. Van Bissaka. Divine. Oh, that's not good, Divine. Not a good pass at all. Oh, and that got to be offside, wasn't it? Yeah. 6-0. That's tennis numbers. So it's been a good tennis game today. We've been winning this game, and this is the last game of the episode. So 3 winnings today. That's a good episode, I must say. This has been a really good episode, and maybe we are on our way, lads. I don't want to jinx anything, but maybe we are on our way to get the team to work again, like it did in the end of last season. And oh, Haaland, you should have put that away. Just outside the post. And Bissaka with the free kick. Divine is running a bit in the middle there again. And good play by Leeds, but Henderson saves that. Thank you. Now, Karim, I've just to see him play a really good game. I mean, I know he's young and I know that he's far from developed into the player that he's going to become. But at the same time, I mean, he did a good season for Red Bull last year when I lent him out. I bought him and I lent him out to the end of that season. And he was playing good for Red Bull, even in the Champions League. So, yeah, it's a bit disappointing that he hasn't been playing good at all for us. I was hoping that he would be a future star. Look at this. We're up in the 6th position now. But we're still 10 points after Liverpool. And they have a game in hand as well. So that's going to be difficult. So difficult to get that to get anywhere close to winning the championship here in the Premier League, so to speak. But we need these games. Brilliant that we can win here with 6-0. That is, I don't know what to say, probably incredibly good for us. So yeah, let's see. Let's have a look at the competition here. As we can see, we're in 6th, but we can still lose all the way down to 8th if Everton and Newcastle win their games. So we're nowhere near the Champions League so far, but we're getting there. And good games from us in the Champions League there now. It's going to be tough here. It's a good thing that we won against Roma at home. We still need to beat them, or at least get a draw away, because it looks like it's going to be a tough thing between us 3 here, and I don't want to be the team ending up in 3rd position here, which can still very much happen. So yeah, let's hope that we are not going to drop against Benfica and Roma. So yeah, in the schedule, let's have a look at the next episode's game. It's Tottenham, Liverpool and Roma, and I'm already fearing for the next episode. Actually, Tottenham is a top team as well. They're 3rd in the league at the moment. Liverpool been the best team both this and the previous season. So yeah, and then we go back to Roma to try and keep our head above water when it comes to that. So yeah, there's a long way to go for the of the season still, and we're gonna face Liverpool 2 times. So if we can win both of those games, that's of course 6 points that we're gonna grab from them and come closer to them. But I know that's going to be hard, of course. So, but yeah, we should never say never. But as I said, it's going to be tough, really tough. But we're going to try. We're not going to give up, that's for sure. So do like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Leave a comment if you have something to say. Don't be afraid to. There are no stupid questions, so just type whatever you want. And stay safe out there, of course, now in these harsh times with the corona and everything. Yeah, have fun. Absolutely don't forget to have fun. And all there is for me to say now is bye bye bye.